Hi everyone, Cindy again, and I'm working on this floral botanical junk journal, and I have the biggest mess around me I've ever worked in. Everything's like 2 feet high, and I've got this little space, so we're going to try to do it, but there probably will be some avalanches. Don't have much time in this part of the video, but I probably will piece a couple together. I made a belly band last night. I saw this picture of the hyacinths, and I thought, ooh, I have some ribbon close to that. It's bluebonnets, but it looks pretty good. So I took some of this, put it on some book page. It was just folded into thirds, and glued it on, and then stitched around it. I think it makes a pretty good belly band. It's a little short, but that's okay. I can add something on the top. Or I might put it to the bottom and then add something on the top. We'll do that. So I'm just working on this book, and I'll show you the full thing in a flip through. I'm in the second signature now, and I really want to get this done because I have a whole bunch more I want to do. All right, I'm going to grab my cluster things. Let's see. Right here. I had them in a tub thing near me the other day, but I moved them. Too much black. Could work. Trying to see that picture. I moved these, and then, like I said, I moved them back, and I decided I don't ever need any more. Look at this. So there would be something in here that would work. That one's not too bad. Sometimes I just have pieces of stuff in here. And these little flowers, I move them to this other drawer. It's a ruffle. Looking for anything with blue. It's too big. Too big. There's another flower that goes in here. I just kind of dumped everything in here once, and it makes it too much stuff. I like that with the butterfly. Okay. Put this back. Found more flowers. Okay. So let's get this glued on. Have a new bottle of Fabri-Tac. That's exciting. I was going to distress this before I put it on, but I guess it's not meant to be distressed, so we'll just leave it. And then we can just continue with the book. I put Edith in the center. I made this pocket. I was originally going to put it here and decided, oh no, I've got that ribbon, so that's perfect. So this is just made out of the flyleaf of a book and a napkin. And it makes a great pocket. I want to use some decorative scissors to cut the top. This journal is going to be extremely full. I have a ton of floral stuff, and I just had the attitude about why am I saving it? I'm using it because I've got so much. It's just ganged up around me. So, all right, I found this, so I thought I'm going to make a pocket out of that. So I inked it up already. I'm smart about that. And then I found this picture, this tulip, I guess it is. So I thought it goes pretty good with those. So, but needs something behind it, of course. Something to go with it. As a matter of fact, I don't like that. I wonder if I can just cut that out. I don't like that. It's really a petal or something there. It's not a stem, so let's just get rid of it. And I cut this out of a magazine, I think. Okay, I like that a little better. Okay. You know, I had this paper ribbon I haven't used in a while. It's because I forgot about it. There's another stray flower. Does it show up well enough to go on here? It's kind of light, but it is flat, and that's good. I can ink it. Let's just go ahead and use it. Okay, grabbing my chair. I can get seated in it. Tumping stuff over. Okay. This paper ribbon, I've had it forever. And I'm not even sure where I got it. I definitely had it during the scrapbooking days, or scrapbooking era, maybe I should say. And it was never a favorite to use because some of the holes on one side didn't punch out. So you have to go in with the pen and punch them. Some of them are stubborn. I'll just punch them all first. So I should have had this done before. Didn't know I was going to use it. Just pushing them to the back. I noticed Diane H. was using some paper ribbon. I don't know if it's the same as this or not. I just wonder where she got hers. Oh, those are stubborn, those little ones. Then we got 4 big holes. Okay, almost there. Now you get the fun of going back to the other side and pulling them off. So, I don't know if you hear any, I doubt you hear that noise in the background. I've got my VCR attached to my computer in another bedroom, and I'm transferring all my VHS tapes to digital format, which I'd already transferred them all to DVD. But, you know, then you have to now that was fine for a time, right? And then digital became a thing, so it's like, stubborn. I want them to be on my computer. I want them to be digital. So that's what I'm working on. And right now it's the video of my wedding, which I think, the first, I didn't want it, you know, to watch it ever. Just, you know, because I was watching myself. So the first time I watched it fast forward. I put it in, put it on play, put it on fast forward. And I think only one other time did I watch it because I had a good friend that had to miss my wedding, which was fine because I had to miss hers. So she wanted to see it. So I think that's the only time I've watched it regular speed. I'm just not a person that likes watching myself on film, which is amazing to me still that I have a daughter that's a drama major that is now a drama teacher. So, oops, don't want to tear it. So anyway, that's what's going on in the background is that tape playing, and I'm definitely in here and not in there watching it. It doesn't help any that was, you know, 1983 when the styles were a wee bit different than now, and I just don't like watching movies like, TV or anything that shows recent histories like 90s or 80s or 70s. You know, I'm not even good with the 50s or the 40s yet. It's got to be much older than that. I didn't live through the 40s or the 50s, but if I lived through the era, I don't want to see it. So we're almost there. I can quit yakking. Okay, finally. We're using this regardless, so I need to get this big old book I'm gluing on because I don't have room to move anything around. So we're just going to glue that down, put the flower on, we'll call it good. We can always add something later if we decide it needs it. But this thing is going to get chunky, and I need it to be as flat as possible when I can do that. So this works fine. I'm just going to use my finger to smooth that out. So I've sacrificed my fingers. I'll use that line to line it up. Ooh, definitely inky. But it's Fabri-Tac, so it'll come off. Okay. Let me just try to rub this a little bit. Excess glue to get out. And we'll glue this down. And then after this, I don't know if I have anything planned to do. We'll see what shows up. I bought a tub that's got 3 drawers. You've seen them at Walmart, you know, the ones with the little drawers. I put pockets in one, tags in the other, and decorating stuff in the other, and they're so full they won't hardly close. And the thing wants to tip over, so my button jars might come flying at me in a minute. So, just trying to contain the mess. All right, this is too wide, so I'm going to go sideways. I just thought it'd be a fun little pocket. I'll make sure I'm still in frame pretty close. Okay, so let's just glue it on the pocket. Trying to make this a lot of variety in this book. A lot of different pockets, tucks, belly bands, that sort of thing. Them all to be different. You can tell it's a new bottle of glue because I just ooze it over the sides a lot. Okay, so now we have a pocket there, and we'll let that dry a little bit. And then we're moving on. This is the page made out of 2 pieces of wallpaper, just stitched together. Not wallpaper. Greeting paper. Wrapping paper. Just to make it thicker. This is from the kit I'm using, so I need to do something to the back. I've been I've either been stamping lines, which like every other one. So I did a flower, and then I think I did lines, but of course when I did them I put my stencil sideways, so this one you have to write sideways. So we're going to try to stamp some lines on here. Here's my stencil, or stamp, actually would be considered a stamp, not a stencil. It's made out of cardboard, and at the time all the cardboard I could find was too narrow. The bumps in it were too narrow, so I just smashed down every other one. I used a pencil and just ran it down there and smashed it. So let's get my glue lid on. So that made it not college rule, but the other kind. So, and my ink, oops, get ink on my thing. Ink pad's not real juicy, so this isn't going to be, am I going the right way? Yes. Isn't going to be real dark. Just enough that you can kind of see some lines. I've got a light flicker and one light off. One light. That light being off reminds me of something. Yeah, I think it was off because I hadn't turned it on. We'll see in a minute. But that same light has been going out after about 5-10 minutes of being on. The one that's flickering, you probably can't even see it, so I want to talk about it. Anyway, it kept going off. It would come back on, you know, the next time I come in here, but it would still go off after like 10 minutes. Well, I finally figured out that it's got a USB thing. Instead of a regular plug for the wall, it's got a USB thing, so it goes into one of those little boxes that plugs into the wall. If I had one here to show you, that's not being used. That thing was getting really hot, and I know it was overheating that light, and it would just shut off. So just in case someone else is having the same problem. Okay, I made a pocket out of magazine pages, and it's really like, I think I just glued that flat, so we got 2 pockets. So I already had that glued in, so that one's done. And then here I flipped out a greeting card, because I was going to put greeting cards in the signature and forgot, so I just flipped some out. This is a blank page, but we can do something here. So, I'm going to try to open my box of pockets. They're here. They're all going to fall out. What have I not used recently? I haven't used these daffodils recently because that's cut from a book, it looks like. So, let's see. Oh, I forgot it's on a pattern like that. Probably not so good there. I really want something here so I can still look at the flowers. Okay, I have a paperweight, a book weight somewhere. It's buried. Oh, you know, I could make something out of this Eco-dyed paper that Robin sent me. And it kind of goes good with this, I think. So, okay, we'll do that. We'll save you in a minute. So let's see. Just gonna cut it. My paper turner is desperate for a new blade, but I can never remember to take the blades with me when I go to Hobby Lobby. And there's two different kinds of these cutters, and one type, they use two different blades, so I never can remember which kind mine uses. Oh, it does cut it. I figured it might be too thick to cut it, but it cut it pretty good. Good enough I can see where to finish it up with the scissors. This is really thick paper, so it makes a good pocket. And it's kind of roughed up, so I want to keep that. Sorry for that abrupt ending. My alarm went off telling me to go check that video, which I got there right towards the end, which was really nice because I had forgotten that my aunt was at my wedding, and my grandmother was there, and it was nice to see them again, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm gonna get a punch for this. Step right back here. I put my smaller. These are probably too small. Well, this one. We'll make this one work. Just a little nip out the top. We got a pocket. Put this back. Okay, now maybe some sort of decoration on it, and we got this mess here. You can see the edge of it. Something with red flowers, you know. I have these red napkins that Robin sent me. I wonder how they would look. If it looks terrible, let's flip it over and use this side. How's that? So let's try the napkin. Okay. Sit down again. And get my work surface up here and get rid of the blue bonnets. Okay, I'm notorious for forgetting to take the backing off of the ribbon. Not ribbon, napkin. I don't have any regular tape. Yes, I do. Right there it is. Buried, of course. I'm gonna reach in and get it. Okay, there we go. Regular tape. I think there's 2 layers though. Let's see. Yep, another layer. Okay. And I have my water pen handy. So I'm going to, I'm not sure which ones I want. Maybe these right here in front. Let's get that wet. And so much more precise than I could ever get by tearing. Just get rough, get rid of this straight edge on the bottom. There we go. Now, the last couple of times I've used napkins, I have used the glue, so we're going to attempt to do it. I mean, the glue stick. So, the key is not tearing your napkin. Yep. Once you get it glue on there, now you got to get it on here. Yep. There we go. And it just blends really well. So I just might touch it with a little bit of leftover ink. There. Kind of one little nip. Okay, now that's really pretty. Robin, I thank you for that eco dyed paper. Right. simple and pretty and effective. Thicker paper, so it takes a little bit to hold it down and not get it crooked. There we go. I have another sheet from the Romantica Arts kit. I'm not sure the name of it. I bought several of her digital kits. But if you go to Romantica Arts on Etsy, you will love looking at all the different kits. And you'll be like me, you'll buy like 4 or 5 of them. Okay, that's still a little wet. So let's get some of this paper. And I think we'll stencil on this, since we did the lines on the other page. I got the stencil at Dollar Tree, and it's got different flowers. There's the tulips and another flower, a rose. Not sure what that is. And that's probably a zinnia. I'm not sure. Anyway, I might do this one here. And I usually can't find ink dauber. I mean the daubers I need, so I'm just being messy with them. Looking for the green. It's to hide today. Well, there we go, green. Yep. I have nothing prepared here, do I? We're just going to use this one. It looks like I used that color there once before. And I had this little book that I was using to kind of, test my colors on. And it has like a yellow center, so I try not to get it, but if it does get it some, then that's fine. It's like, I call it shading, so it makes me feel better about it. Okay, the green. If it mixes with my brown a little bit, I don't mind. Kind of tone it down a little. Okay, now I have this we can use for that center. Marmalade. So we ended up using marmalade, abandoned coral, and that's ivory, lucky clover. Okay, put this back, the dauber. There we go. Okay. So we're at the end of the signature. Yay, one more to go. I probably need to put something there. And, oh, we could do those daffodils there. Won't those be pretty? Do it that way. Do it that way. I never know which is the right way. Do you do it this way or do you do it this way? This way it can stick out. Okay, we're going to do it that way. Now, I'm going to just a little bit of ink on it. This is cut from a book or magazine. I'm not sure which. Looks like a magazine, but it's thick pages, so that's what makes me wonder. Not sure, but wherever it's from, I'm glad to have it. We're just going to glue it in. We're calling this signature done. And I'm going to call this video done too, because I don't want to make it too long. And I'm going to go do, wonderful stuff called laundry. And then try to get back in here to finish up the last signature. Okay, now all of this stuff will be dry and I will show it to you in the next video. Okay, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys very much. Bye.